That's the girls.
Do you know them by name, Andy?
No.
Look alike.
Barry. Yeah, it's like when I go out to nightclubs, the girls all look alike after about 5 or 6 bourbons. So.
This week, we find Tim Carter's newest campground, Mount Bundy Station. Visit the world-famous Adelaide River pub, where Jasper has a standoff with a local legend. We hit the road to complete the final leg of the Explorer's Way and camp up what we think is the NT's #1 hip camp. We find an experience that could only be found in the NT before enjoying a great lunch at another famous pub, the Humpty Doo Hotel. We wrap up a jam-packed episode with a family favourite day out to Berry Springs.
I love this place.
This place is awesome. Subscribe now to join us for more feel-good adventures.
Wifey.
Hello. Oh. There you are. Hello.
How are you? Good?
I'm very good, thank you. Warm.
Yeah, it is warm. Look at this. We're packing up here, Mount Bundy Station. I actually just went and grabbed one of their brochures because it probably tells it best. An authentic top-end getaway. This place is a bit of a surprise, isn't it?
I really love it here. Like, really love it.
Yeah.
I think this is somewhere where you could come and actually just sit and be for a week or more, whether you're in your caravan or in one of their accommodation houses.
Look, there's something like 7 different accommodation opportunities here, including houses, quarters for up to 14 people. It's a wedding venue. There's an outdoor swimming pool. You can catch the elusive Baramundi if you want to try your luck down on the banks of the Adelaide River here. So it is Croc country. They have got a 5-metre croc here named Bundy.
Bundy.
Now, we haven't got close enough to see him.
No.
And I don't think you'd want to. There is also a licensed bar on the property as well.
I think it's called, is it the Crazy Bull Bar?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
You've got to check for opening hours. But it is literally 3.5 kilometres outside of Adelaide River. Of course, the famous Adelaide River Inn over there if you want to go for a really great pub meal, which we did.
Yes.
Love that.
Yep.
And then you can come back out here and, I mean, there is, I think, 30 sites that are powered and then probably another room for 20 or 30 vans unpowered. But you don't feel like you're in a caravan park, which is what we really love because you get that authentic farm stay experience, all of the animals that you could hope to see and a few that they tell you maybe keep your fingers on this side of the fence, including massive buffaloes, donkeys, pigs, and a couple of rather feisty emus.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool actually. I've loved of a morning where we're parked and we're on site
9 or 10.
9, I think.
Yeah.
Which is beautifully shaded of an afternoon, which is what you want because it is definitely warm up here. But I've loved of a morning watching the sun come up and seeing the buffalo out there in the paddock. And it's like real like Serengeti-ish, if that's even a word. But really beautiful environment, super quiet. We were the only ones here last night.
Amazing.
The night before, there were a handful of other campers in here. They opened up the bar, which was really fantastic. Had the campfire area all set up as well. Green grass, so good.
Yeah.
You just don't expect it. An awesome kids' playground. The pool was super refreshing, but very welcomed as well. And then they've got a couple of billabongs too that they say have crocs in them. I'm thinking they're freshwater crocodiles, but we haven't seen any sunning themselves on the bank. But definitely
A croc's
there
a
are
croc
crocs
in my book.
there. Yeah.
There is a very large camp kitchen, plenty of other amenities, including showers and bathrooms. And
There's laundry.
it, like you say, you could easily just sit here and chill out. And just over an hour from Darwin. Awesome.
So good. Adelaide River is a real surprise. I mean, we've never stopped and stayed in Adelaide River before. We've, stopped, fueled up on the way to and from Adelaide, but we've never stopped and stayed. And we both said there's something about this place. It's definitely got a feel. We would recommend you come and stay. this property is also owned by the Carter family, who own Daily Waters. So if you are coming up from south, headed to Darwin, and you stop in at the famous Daily Waters Hotel, then you will hear Tim Carter talk about the history of Adelaide River as well, and it's fascinating.
It is fantastic. If you love your World War II history, there's plenty of that here on site as well. But all in all, look, we'll come back here and...
Well, we underestimated what there is to do.
Let's get Jasper, pack up, onto Darwin. Can't wait.
Woohoo!
Look at that.
Hello, sweetheart.
I thought I was the one who needed a haircut.
I know, right? Look at that. Hi.
Hello, darling.
You know what that pony's name is? Cousin It.
Cousin It, you're losing your hair. He's right. Without his hair, what is it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard. Cause you're in my space and now I'm so. Hold me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you.
We made it. All right, we are here at Howard Springs Haven. This place is more than a haven, it's a sanctuary. It is located 30 minutes out of Darwin CBD. It's actually our second visit here. We came here 3 years ago, fell in love with this place, fell in love with the owner-operators, Christy and Clint, and now we're back and it's better than ever.
Oh, it's so good. And what we love about it is that it is a hip camp, it is their private property, and they've opened it up for campers to come and stay, and it makes a great base. So there's only 2 sites here, which is just awesome. If you want to get out of the hustle and bustle of the bigger caravan parks, then come here, settle in. It actually feels like a home away from home, doesn't it?
Look, and you mentioned the caravan parks. Now, there are a few caravan parks. We're actually going to stay in one, the Discovery Park, which is a lot closer to Darwin CBD in the coming weeks. But if you want that bit of seclusion in a natural paradise that is half the price, this would be the pick.
Oh, look, and hot tip, if you are a travelling family and you have got kids who love to run free and wild, this is the place to be. Christy and Clint have 2 young children who love meeting other campers. And to be honest, we've hardly seen Jasper. He rolls out of the van of a morning. He doesn't come home until almost dark. He's sweaty and dirty and he's living his best life right now. So it's a great spot for families.
And he's sleeping well,
Yes.
which is great. Yeah, since we were here, they've actually put in a large kids fort and play area, which of course as a parent, still your responsibility, but they just love that. They can ride their bikes around on the acreage property here. And best of all, for those hot winter days, I mean, we're experiencing 34 degrees here today with a minimum of 20 in the middle of winter. You can actually enjoy the plunge pool, which is a welcome relief.
The property's got heaps of beautiful, large, tall trees. And what's great about that is that there's full hookups for power and water. And you can even have a campfire.
Yes, which is great if you love your toasted marshmallows.
So good. And it's close to everything you need as far as services go. So Gateway Shopping Centre at Palmerston is only about 15 minutes down the road. And this is a huge shopping centre with your main grocery stores, all your specialty shops, a really great Japanese that we would recommend called Ichi. And there's a cinema there as well if you feel like going to catch a movie. And then just a few minutes down the road in Howard Springs, you've got a little IGA, you've got a post office and newsagent. So it's very central to be able to go and get your supplies as well.
Perfect. All right, there is so much to explore from this location. All of the Fringe experiences, including Humpty Doo,
Humpty Doo.
Berry Springs, an absolute family favourite, and something that is truly Northern Territory.
This has to be a record.
better known as the Barramundi Experience Northern Territory. It's owned and operated by Andy, an absolute authentic Aussie character that's opened up his property for an experience like nothing else we have done in our travels around Oz.
That's it, girls.
Do you know him by name, Andy?
No.
Barry.
Yeah, it's like when I go out to nightclubs, the girls all look alike after about 5 or 6 bourbons.
Now, we got up there to Corumba, to the Barramundi Centre. That was absolutely incredible. And, of course, Jasper having his first go at fishing for a barra at Hooker Barra over there in the Daintree in North Queensland. But I tell you what, this for me absolutely takes the cake as far as an experience that will leave you with a lifelong memory. Now, the unique part of this is that it's the only place in the Northern Territory that you can actually hand feed barramundi up to 1.4 metres in length. These girls are absolutely massive. And if you're feeling game or you lose the bet with your wife, then it's up to you to put the fish in your mouth and feed the barramundi in the front pond. Now, this experience starts in Andy's shed where he can tell you all of the history. He'll share a beverage with you, then take you down to meet the little barramundi, which I tell you what, are still monsters in anyone's book at 80 plus centimetres. And then it's over to the main lagoon here. There's a floating pontoon. He's even put in a spa underneath the pontoon if you're feeling game like a couple of the guys here. Or there is the walkout pontoon where the kids can get up close with the barramundi. That way, if you don't want to get wet, you can still be part of all the action. Now, to make a booking, you can give Andy a call, visit his Facebook page. This is a must-do experience if you are coming to the NT, and it's located only 30 minutes out of the CBD of Darwin. Awesome.
If you're putting the fish in your mouth, you got to do it like this. The accuracy they got.
Here we go. Righto, so just like, yeah.
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful, huh?
She feels very beautiful.
Humpty Doo Hotel. Okay, we stopped in for some lunch, mainly because of the name. I mean, it has to be one of the quirkiest town names that we've come across anywhere in Australia. In fact, I'd be keen to know what's the craziest town name that you visited, so definitely leave us a comment down below. But this place is great, and lunch was really, really good. Reasonable prices. It is actually on the road out to Kakadu. So if you're coming from Darwin and you're heading out to Kakadu, you will pass it, which is great. And it's only a little bit down the road from where the giant crocodile with the boxing gloves is at that, yeah, that's the one, at the petrol station. I did a little bit of Googling because I said to Paul, I really want to know where the name comes from. And nobody really knows. There was an original station here back in the early 1900s called Humpty Doo that they believe the town name after 1917. The town name came from that, but there is, I guess, lots of theories on what the actual meaning, where the Humpty part came from as well. There are references to the Morse code, Humpty being a slang term for the dash symbol, I believe, and then there is also a school of thought that it's taken from a local Indigenous word that refers to a meeting place or a place of rest. Another theory also thinks that perhaps the station owner called it Humpty Doo in reference to things just maybe not going right and being upside down or turned on their head. So look, who knows? However the name came about, I love it, Humpty Doo. It's kind of cool. It's definitely a good stop if you're after a meal or a cold drink on the way out to Kakadu. All right, for now.
Do you remember that scene in Crocodile Dundee? Where he goes, yes, it's derived from an Aboriginal word meaning, and Paul Hogan's character turns to him, Mick Dundee, and goes, bullshit, Wally.
The Aborigines don't have calendars. They raised him. They called him Minjuru, which means bullshit, Wally.
I don't. I love that though.
So funny. All right, let's do it.
Have to see if we can find some overlay of that to cut in. All right, let's go.
Katie, see ya. All right, here we are, Berry Springs. What do you think, Jasperini?
This is really good.
It is.
I love this place.
It is stunning. All right, some really cool things to know about Berry Springs. There's the initial spring and waterfall section, and then you come to what's known as the main pool, and then you come down to the lower pool, which we really love because it's a little bit quieter, and it's got a bit of a Jurassic Park kind of feel about it.
If you've ever heard of Jurassic Park, I know what you mean.
Okay. Oh, shivers. So as you float through this kind of lazy float area, there are a couple of low-lying rocks, but check this out.
There's a high-lying.
Wow. Absolutely stunning, especially if you come a little bit earlier in the day or later in the day, you will have the most incredible experience. Now, Berry Springs has been a local's favourite for well over 100 years. In fact, I'm sure it's been a local's favourite for thousands of years, but it really was used as a major rest and recreation zone for World War II armed services. In fact, there are over 100,000 armed services posted here in the top end, and so to be able to come to a place so naturally stunning as it is here in Berry Springs certainly would have been a good remedy for the stresses of those guys and girls that were up here and dealing with wartime, and to be able to come here and for a moment be able to forget about that and spend your time here in this incredibly stunning location. Now look, it is a low-risk crocodile area. I'm not sure if there's such a thing. I think any type of risk when it comes to crocodiles can really cause for concern. But they do regular traps here. They do regular, in fact, daily checks throughout the pools. And it's believed that there's plenty of freshies here, but no salties, which are the ones that bite. So we're told. So anyway, a wonderful experience, only 50 kilometres out of the CBD of Darwin. And I think even plan to come for a whole day. A half day would be fantastic, but a full day, perfect. And hopefully no Crocs.
I love this place.
Thanks for watching. Please do like, subscribe and share our channel. And if you'd like more information on full-time RV travel and living, visit our website, thefeelgoodfamily.com. There you'll find loads of free resources, our weekly podcast, caravan cooking recipes, our monthly magazine articles and much more. We look forward to seeing you next week. Take care of yourself and your family, and happy trails. have got BLT written all over you. Hi. Would you like something? Can you see him?
Yes.
Did you say hi?
Hello.
What do you reckon his name is?
Pete.
Pete the peacock.
Done. G'day, Pete. Wouldn't he make a beautiful feather duster? Ladies and gentlemen, for your listening pleasure, please welcome to the stage the ARIA award-winning performance, the vocal talents, Jasper Joseph Gearon.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you.
What are you going to sing for us today, Jasper? Maybe an Australian classic.
Okay.
Got anyone in mind?
Yes.
All right, who are you going to sing?